Playmobil is for babies.
Oh yeah? Well, the fourth Doctor looks like Harpo Marx.
Hey man, fuck you! Your mom looks like Harpo Marx.
Why are we even arguing about this? I mean, you like Doctor Who, and there's 2 Playmobil Doctor Who figures.
And Playmobil's for babies.
We have a saying around these parts. Collect what you love, and love what you collect. So, here's a little bit about Playmobil x Funko.
The 1974 German toy company, Playmobil, has crossed over with several pop culture entities and Funko toys to bring us Funko x Playmobil series of Clicky.
And yes, Clicky is the name of the Playmobil figures.
There are 6-inch Clicky, and then the Ghostbusters playsets would have the classic 3-inch Clicky. The 6-inch line includes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Michelangelo, Leonardo, and the Shredder in the classic colors, and a comic book version of Raphael in red and gray. Doctor Who's 11th Doctor and 4th Doctor, aka Harpo Marx.
Oh, come on. You guys know he looks like Harpo Marx. Harpo Marx is amazing. Why do I always get bad looks by Doctor Who fans whenever I mention Harpo Marx?
I'm doing this as hard as I can.
Alright, back to the Playmobil stuff.
Willy Wonka and an Oompa Loompa also have a Clicky. The Oompa Loompa seems to be an average 3-inch Clicky. 2 of my favorites are Marty McFly and Doc Brown. They both have an entry in the Funko x Playmobil series. I'd love to get a hold of these 2. Although Ghostbusters gets all the playsets, they get extra love with Peter Venkman and Ray Stantz with the 6-inch Clicky. Now, on to the playsets. There are 7 sets total. Egon with ghosts, Slimer with a hot dog cart, Ray with Stay Puft, Peter with Dana and the Hell Dogs, Winston and Janine in a Ghostbusters uniform with the Ecto-1, and Lewis, Egon, Ray, and Janine from Ghostbusters 2 with the Firehouse. I got this cheap Lazy Susan to put underneath the Firehouse, and it works great. The Firehouse is set up like the old Kenner one. It has 2 sides of it on the outside and 2 sides that are open for play. The Firehouse has 3 stories, and the floors can be anything really. This is how I have mine set up. The first floor acts as the garage for the Ecto-1, which actually fits all the way in. I just wish there was something to hold the car in, maybe some divots, speed bumps, or posts. This floor also houses the Ghost Containment Unit. It also came with this thing. I'm not sure what it is, but on the box, it's placed next to the Ghost Containment Unit. I use the second floor as the office where Janine has her desk.
Ghostbusters! Ghostbusters. What do you want?
The cool thing is that there's also a small Tobin spirit guide. That is so awesome. Finally, I used the third floor as Egon's lab. The lab comes with plenty of equipment like this TV with Zool on the screen. The top floor also has a fire pole for the clicky to slide down to the bottom floor. It's pretty sweet.
Hello, Ghostbusters. Yes, of course they're serious. You do? You have? No kidding. We got one!
The characters that come with Firehouse are Egon in his lab coat, Louis possessed by Vince Clortho, Ray in his uniform, the library ghost, and my favorite, Janine from Ghostbusters 2. As awesome as the Firehouse is, I think that the Ecto-1 is the finest I have ever seen in any Ghostbusters toy line. The Ecto-1 can hold 4 clicky, 2 up front and 2 in the back. There are also these clicky bodies that can hold 4 proton packs, and there's this spot in the very back of the vehicle that can hold a ghost trap. The details on this Ecto-1 are really nice. There is also a lights and sound feature. The lights and sounds are activated by 2 different buttons. When we press the lights button, this is what we get. These are the best Ecto-1 lights I have ever seen, aside from the real deal. Now, when I pressed the sound button for the first time, I knew that I had found a definitive Ecto-1. Holy crap. This is the actual sound from Ghostbusters. I would have imagined a police siren or something like that, but this is awesome. I love this thing. This Ecto-1 comes with Winston Zedmore and, of course, my favorite, Janine, but this time in her own Ghostbusters uniform. At this point, we got 3 Ghostbusters: Ray, Winston, Egon, and we're missing Peter Venkman. Peter is slimed and comes with 2 Hellhounds and Dana, totally appropriate. He also comes with a proton pack. Now we have Vince Clortho and Zool, plus them as dogs. These things are amazing. Okay, so we got Peter Egon is looking a little different though. Ah, there we go. This is the smallest set. Egon with 2 ghosts. The first ghost looks like a gentleman, and he's clear, and that's pretty cool. The second ghost actually glows in the dark, and the peg at the bottom fits in the ghost trap. That is so awesome. You can get a variant version of Ray with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Stay Puft is hollow and doesn't have much articulation, but he still looks pretty cool. And Ray, he comes with marshmallow on his uniform and his iconic goggles. Look, this is probably my favorite version of Ray. He looks so awesome. The last set has Slimer with a hot dog cart. Okay, I might be getting a little bit of hate here, but I was never a fan of Slimer. But here he is. He can move his arms to the side. And I like the detail on the hot dog cart. It has hot dogs, drinks, a burger, and fries. Whoa, did you see that? Okay, I'm not making this up. I only found this out while I was editing this video. But look at Slimer. He's holding on to the hot dog. And then he just throws it. That is so weird. Here, I'll slow it down for you guys. That is crazy. The cart also comes with a hot dog vendor. I don't think that this set is really necessary unless you want all the sets or you're a fan of Slimer. These are awesome sets, and the price won't destroy your wallet like the Lego sets will. You can buy all these sets for less than half of what the Lego Firehouse cost alone. While looking at the Playmobil Facebook page, I saw this 3D image of new Playmobil Ghostbusters stuff for 2018. They are based on Ghostbusters 2 and the real Ghostbusters animated series. I am so stoked. I can't wait to get my hands on these things. After getting the first wave of these playsets, I think I'm going to keep a lookout for other Playmobil stuff. From the looks of some of the other stuff in the catalog, they have some really cool sets. Not only that, but their design is very mid-century modern, which I am a huge fan of. Just because they seem like toddler toys doesn't mean that they didn't pay attention to the art direction and the design of these toys. Playmobil is totally underrated and has some awesome hidden gems.
Credit card number and buy. Awesome. They're all mine. Oh yeah, I bought the clicky Doctor Who figures, even though they are for babies. But they are pretty cool, so what the hell, right? Oh, and one more thing. The fourth Doctor, don't tell Raz this, but the fourth Doctor does look a little bit like Harpo Marx.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
Shit!
Shut up, Duke. Dang.